Hello friends, and welcome to the Architecture Enthusiast and to the Guaranty Building, an early skyscraper in Buffalo, New York. It was designed by Sullivan and Dankmar Adler and completed in 1896. The building has been declared a National Historic Landmark. Sullivan's design for the building was based on his belief that form follows function. He and Adler divided the building into 4 zones. The basement was the mechanical and utility area. Since this level was below ground, it did not show on the face of the building. The next zone was the ground floor zone, which was the public areas for street-facing shops, public entrances, and lobbies. The third zone was the office floors with identical office cells clustered around the central elevator shafts. The final zone was the terminating zone, consisting of elevator equipment, utilities, and a few offices. The supporting steel structure of the building was embellished with terracotta blocks. Different styles of block delineated the 3 visible zones of the building. Writing in his kindergarten chat, Sullivan said that a tall building must be every inch a proud and soaring thing, rising in sheer exultation that form bottom to top, it is a unit without a single dissenting line. While the exterior skin of the Guaranty expresses a new form for the steel skyscraper, its plan indicates those hard realities of function necessary to construct such a building and to sell it. The building is essentially a U-shaped plan stacked upon a rectangular solid. The interstitial spaces between wings of the U create opportunities to introduce skylights to the lobby below and to cover the ceiling with stained glass. The plan contained a single vertical circulation core with 4 elevators, a mail slot, and a staircase. No fire-stair was provided or necessary. The internal portion of the U faces south so as to collect light for the interior recesses of the building. The Guaranty, for all its evocative general expression of tectonics, is equally as evocative at the scale of its modular terracotta components. It is difficult to determine whether the ornament serves to reinforce the building or the building reinforces the ornament. The experiential effect of so much pattern and repetitive design is homogeneity, in tension with the expression of individual components. Especially near the base, ornamental patterns reflect the span and connection of underlying steel members. As the components rise, a rigid pattern is followed, story upon story, until the cornice where the pattern explodes into an umbrageous tangle of leaves and vines, encapsulating the windows and reaching outward over the street below. The ornament tells the same story as the theory which created it: bottom, middle, top, light steel skeleton within. Curiously, the design process used by Sullivan to create such innovation was precisely that which prevented him from evolving his conception of plan and section to something his modern successors would explore. In embracing the French theories of plan and esquisse, Sullivan remained firmly wedded to his time and place. By insisting upon the preeminence of plan, he could hardly have begun to imagine buildings with the spatial complexity of a Wright or a Le Corbusier. Nevertheless, the Guaranty Building is an outstanding example of Sullivan's innovations. In the 1890s, the steel skeleton skyscraper was a new and uniquely American building type. Most early skyscrapers borrowed heavily from traditional European design and used strong horizontal lines to de-emphasize their verticality. Sullivan wanted a bold architectural style for the new building type that would express the confidence and prosperity of the United States at the end of the 19th century. He rejected traditional designs and celebrated the skyscraper's verticality.